We're in our Times Square studio for an in-depth and exclusive interview. And we spoke with him about several things, including some of the more controversial aspects of his campaign, including claims by some of his detractors that he is sexist and even homophobic. Here's what he had to say about that. For all of your supporters, and there are many, there are many detractors. Many people accuse you of being homophobic, a racist, a sexist. What do you say to that?
Eles não têm do que me acusar.
They have nothing to accuse me of. They latch on to labels, the labels that Trump received during his campaign. I had already received this type of accusation 3 years before him. And the Brazilian media, a great part of which is leftist, plays a lot of this up. And I am really a threat to the current way of doing politics in Brazil. As a newcomer, I am a target. Because of this, my popularity has been growing, without the use of populism or demagoguery, and without fleeing from the big debates surrounding the national topics.
You do still have a reputation of being homophobic based on your opposition to same-sex marriages. Is this a position that you're still stand by, or have you changed your policies on that?
Same-sex civil union already exists in Brazil. It's recognized by the Brazilian justice system. As for marriage, our constitution says that marriage is between a man and a woman. So any member of Congress who submits a proposal for marriage between people of the same sex, if this is approved, no one else will be able to make a motion against or criticize marriage. But you can be sure that homosexuals in Brazil are very happy.
What about the criticism that you're seen as a sexist? And many point to a particular incident, your comments to a congresswoman that you reportedly attacked on the floor of the Chamber of Deputies, the former Human Rights Minister, Maria do Rosario, saying that you would not rape her because she's ugly and she doesn't deserve it. Do you regret making those comments?
Em 2003, nós discutimos a redução da maioridade penal.
In 2003, we discussed reducing the age of criminal responsibility as a result of something that had happened 15 days before. A couple was attacked in an area of Sao Paulo. The boy was killed and the girl, 16 years old, was raped for 5 days straight by 5 thugs. On the last day, the minor decapitated the girl. Our discussion was about reducing the age of criminal responsibility. I was there debating. Everything was filmed. And she lost the debates and called me a rapist. I may have gone too far in my response, but immediately afterwards I said I wouldn't rape her because she didn't deserve it. I felt indignant at being called a rapist, and at the fact that she was defending the minor, a rapist and a murderer. If I may add something, the age of criminal responsibility in Brazil is 18 years, which is too old. It should be lowered to 16 years. Recently, we voted on a proposal to amend the policy. The proposal was that minors who commit rape should be tried as adults. And this congresswoman voted against the proposal. The message she is sending is that minors of 16, 17 years of age can commit the rape as they please and will actually go unpunished. They spend no more than 3 years in a prison, which does not rehabilitate them and makes them even more aware that they can commit any kind of crime and go unpunished until they turn 18.
Because of these comments, you have garnered a reputation of being a sexist. How do you view women?
Equal. Just as capable as men. I don't have any prejudices against women. In Brazil, they accuse me of homophobia and misogyny. They have to decide what they're going to accuse me of. They can't continue accusing me of contradictory things.
You're here with your sons. They're an integral part of your campaign. Tell us about Bolsonaro, the family man.
Sou pai coruja.
I'm the kind of father who is always praising his kids. I am very proud of my sons. They were very well educated, despite our financial limitations. The older one, who is here with me, is an attorney and a state assemblyman. The other has a degree in aeronautical science and is a city councilman. And the third is a federal policeman, elected by the state of Sao Paulo. They help me, and a lot. I take great pleasure in them, and I'm so proud of them. Without a doubt, they're better people than I am.
Muito melhores do que eu.
And what about your daughter?
She's still very young, and one of my motivations in changing Brazil with my candidacy is for her future.